Carbon monoxide, it's invisible, odorless, and poisonous, and it could be in any home. Also known as CO, carbon monoxide is probably the most toxic material you come in contact with every day. Known as the silent killer, CO is responsible for over 500 accidental deaths in the U.S. every year. Recent studies have found that more than 50,000 people are hospitalized each year from breathing CO. But there are steps you can take to protect your family from exposure to CO. First, it's important to understand the circumstances that can cause CO to build up in the average home. One source of carbon monoxide is appliances that burn fuel such as gas ranges, gas water heaters, furnaces, space heaters, and fireplaces.
When these appliances are maintained and used properly, they don't create dangerous levels of carbon monoxide. However, when appliances aren't maintained, used incorrectly, or vented improperly, carbon monoxide levels can become dangerous.
Carbon monoxide is a toxic air contaminant that can cause death. And it's generated sometimes when you have poorly operated gas equipment, but more often it leaks in from an attached garage. There have been cases where people have died because they left their car running in an attached garage and leaky ductwork brought the carbon monoxide into the house.
So even if you're an all-electric home, you can have low levels of CO if you have an attached garage.
When a person breathes in CO, it enters the bloodstream and decreases the amount of oxygen in the blood cells. It's easy to miss the signs of CO poisoning because it mimics the flu. Symptoms include headache, nausea, fatigue, muscle pain, and confusion. What can you do to protect your home from CO? Well, fortunately, there are some simple steps you can take.
Maintain your fuel-burning appliances regularly to make sure they're working properly. When using an unvented appliance like a gas fireplace, make sure your home has good ventilation so carbon monoxide and moisture can escape and not build up. In your garage, be sure to back the car out immediately after starting it.
One of the strategies that a home performance contractor will look at is making real sure that all the cracks and crevices in that garage are completely sealed and that there's no way that that air can move inside this house under any pressure situations.
You should also install a reliable CO detector alarm in your home. Unlike smoke from a home fire, you can't see, smell, or taste CO. Installing a reliable CO detector is the only way to determine your exposure to CO and make sure that your home and family are protected. Experts agree that every home should be protected by a good quality CO alarm, even all-electric homes.
Make sure your carbon monoxide alarm is actually protecting you. CO alarm sensors usually last only 2 to 4 years. Pressing the button only checks the battery. Alarms should be tested with test gas every year and discarded after 4 years.
If it's under 4 years old, most CO alarms will protect against dangerously high levels of CO. But what about a warning against exposure to low levels? The truth is there is simply no healthy level of carbon monoxide. Exposure to low levels of carbon monoxide is also a very real health hazard. Unfortunately, most conventional retail alarms simply aren't designed to protect at low levels.
Carbon monoxide is measured in parts per million. The EPA recommends that you should never be exposed to CO levels over 9 parts per million. But standard retail alarms don't go off until over 70 parts per million has been present for 4 hours. This means that CO levels under 70 parts per million could be present almost indefinitely, and a standard alarm would never go off. To put this amount into perspective, firefighters must wear oxygen tanks when they enter a building containing over 35 parts per million.
Pregnant women, infants, children, senior citizens, persons with heart or respiratory problems, or suppressed immune systems, and smokers may experience the symptoms of CO poisoning at lower levels of exposure. To ensure the greatest protection, your CO detector should be designed to alarm at low levels. That's why the Comfort Institute recommends that every home contain a low-level CO monitor. It's the only device that will reliably warn you about low levels of CO in your home.
A low-level carbon monoxide monitor has a highly accurate visual display that notifies you of CO levels starting at a very low 10 parts per million. It emits an early warning beep that gets faster as CO levels rise, and it goes into full alarm mode at 50 parts per million. This early warning system is a feature not available on retail detectors. In addition, the monitor has a memory recall feature that keeps track of the highest reading and when it occurred. And the alarm is battery operated, so it keeps protecting even during a power failure.
The monitor contains the largest, most accurate sensor available in a residential CO detector, and this unit is even smart enough to let you know when it needs to be replaced. Contact your local Comfort Institute member contractor and ask him about the low-level CO monitor for your home. They can decide the best location for the monitor, do a professional installation, and give you advice on what to do if the alarm does go off. Your Comfort Institute member also provides essential yearly tune-ups and safety inspections of any fuel-burning equipment, as well as full home and duct performance testing and repairs. Hey, don't take chances, take action. Install a low-level CO monitor and safeguard your family's health and well-being against carbon monoxide.